As the weather gets a little warmer, we are starting to see more juveniles out at night. So I caution parents, know where their kids are, get them in when the curfews are, or we're going to begin the process of curfew sweeps. So unfortunately, that means arrests. If you want to keep your children safe, my suggestion is make sure you know where they are and they're off the streets at night. This is good news, but yet bad news at the same time. We've instituted the use of naloxone in May, and as of right now, we have 7 complete saves. So while it's good that we've saved 7 people, it's bad that we have that much abundant use of heroin in the town. The canine kits are in. The naloxone for the dogs are in the kit. And one of the things that we found out with our dog getting injured is we were woefully equipped for treating a dog. We're great at being able to treat people. We got all kinds of bandages, but we don't have the things that necessarily a dog would need. Our vet took it upon himself to put together trauma kits, and he actually is donating them to the police department, which is a very nice thing. I put a letter together, and they're going to make a presentation and accept the kits tomorrow. And finally, today I was down at Pottstown Memorial Medical Center at their staff meeting, and we awarded Daniel Tobin an award for the Civilian Citizens Award, which is one of the highest awards a civilian can get from the Pottstown Police Department. And that was in the case of Officer Portok was down there, and he was dealing with a subject who had mental distress, and the subject attacked Officer Portok and tried to get his gun. Daniel Tobin, who's a nurse down there, basically jumped in, helped us tackle the bad guy. We managed to get him handcuffed, but because of his actions, he directly saved Officer Portok's skin for that man attacking him. So we were very pleased by that. We met with the CEO, we gave him a big award, and of course, a challenge for him. So, thank you. That's it.
Good, thank you.
Can I ask you a question, Chief?
Certainly, ma'am.
This is regarding the curfew violation.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that since this is really a quality of life issue in the household where there's a breach leading to the children being out that late, that a series of interventions for awareness instead of going right to arrest for curfew violation might be in order with the nature of our community, and also that this could be subsequent of ACEs as we're moving towards this informed trauma care community. Just that we would consider putting children immediately into the system without considering the fragile conditions in which they may be living. And even parents moving here from urban areas where this is considered the norm and not really understanding all of the laws and implications. I just think that a step would be a parent intervention.
Yes.
If it's not with our agency per se, with the YW or some other community partner that intervenes on issues regarding, parents and children. And then secondly, the additional court option before they are actually given that violation. So that by the time the violation is given, it's more than enough warning, more than enough education, more than enough notice that this is a possibility.
We've been working throughout the summer, stopping children and telling them when it's time to go home, et cetera, like that. But one of the things that we're headed towards also is the Youth Aid Panel complement. We were scheduled to have training on that tomorrow. Unfortunately, the staff conference got canceled, so it'll be in September. But that's also a very viable thing other than just arrest. So, I mean, we're going to use every tool we have in our tool bag on this, but unfortunately, when you have, quite frankly, when you have 16 and 17-year-olds out at 2 o'clock in the morning committing armed robberies, that's an issue.
That's a crime.
Right.
But just violating the curfew by being outside without anything attached could be another matter.
Right.
But both do involve the parent.
I don't disagree with you at all.
Because in some stage of the life of maintaining order, that breach may also come into position that they would have to also either be fined or given some type of additional if these crimes are committed because they're underage. There's just a lot to consider. We get a lot of bombardment about make it safer, but it takes a lot of steps and a lot of awareness by, like I said, people that move here from big cities, where a lot of the things we consider as crime, they consider as part of their everyday existence. So it's somewhat of a transition. Thank you.
Chief, I'm sorry, what time is the curfew?
Sunday through Thursday is 9:30, and on Friday and Saturday it's 11.